think
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Revival Tape. Shout outs Nick Lee.
Stravcoming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 21, MLB The Show 21 Padres franchise.
Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres have really taken care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Carter Dahl is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So now here is Kevin Newman, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Number 16 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Collins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes
digging in now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And now a pitch on the way.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hayes is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. JT Brubaker will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Stepping up is Connor King, and perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Lee comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
At the plate now, number 16, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit in the air to center field. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 14.
Striding in is number 14. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Still no score. Now to bat, Gregory Polanco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Gregory Polanco.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting sixth.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
All even now, 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Osborne.
The center fielder, Christian
First offering
Osborne.
as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Into the box, Brent Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Collins ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
There's a perfect example. You want to applaud somebody being aggressive on the base pass and playing the game with the hair on fire. But the bottom line is you have to pick up your third base coach. He was giving him the stop sign all day long. So to get thrown out at the dish right there, and honestly, it wasn't even close, is just selfish.
In now, Connor Price. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Lined into right, a base hit. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Carter Dahl, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Price, the runner at first with two gone. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Jacob Stallings. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, JT Brubaker. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Looped out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Popped him up. Stallings waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now back.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Up next, Lee singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the 3rd base umpire. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
At the plate, Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
A ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lee, base runner at first with 1 out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 3-1. Right back at the mound, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, number 16, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Osborne is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So here is Brian Goodwin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
From the stretch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Pirates Pirates leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now at the plate, number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 14.
First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
The 1-0 home is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Christian Osborne is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High pop up. Newman has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brent Collins.
Next, it'll be Brent Collins. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, sending him home wasn't the smartest move. Next time, I'd like to see him pump the brakes a little bit, especially with his speed, or lack thereof. You got to be happy with him just standing at third base.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 99. Todd Wingfield.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. One out, bases empty, and that brings up Adam Frazier. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Woo-wee.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate now is Jacob Stallings, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Connor Price. He singled first time up.
The shortstop, Connor Price.
Here's the pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Goodwin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carter Dahl.
Next to hit, Carter Dahl struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-0 now. No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Connor King.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Connor King, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Pitch on the way. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Full count. 3-2.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk
Now
to
batting,
anybody, but
number
especially
10.
to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in next, Lee, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. King leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled straight back. The 2-2.
The count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
At the plate now, Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. Newman trying to get there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, number 16, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
So now to the plate, number 14. Left side, but well foul. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 3-0. Colin Moran will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Pittsburgh, number 19, Colin Moran.
Now the first pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 pitch.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next, it'll be Kevin Newman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Here comes the 1-2. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Cody Ponce enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Cody Ponce.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Christian Osborne.
The center fielder, Christian.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Ponce, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a second-year big leaguer. Popped him up. Hayes moving to his left. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 8, Brent Collins.
So next to hit is Brent Collins. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate is Connor Price, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Three and 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed
The
that he
pitcher,
has, and he was
Carter
hustling all the way on
Shaw.
this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Next to hit is Carter Dahl. Flew out last time up. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 3-0. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Carter Dahl. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.